What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. I appreciate you joining me today. If you're new to the channel, drop a subscribe. Tips and tricks all year round. Gameplay videos. We do glitch plays, one play touchdowns, whatever you want to call it. Mostly mini schemes though, legit mini schemes, breaking down playbooks. Also have a Patreon page, so check that out in the description. Look at this, man. Have you look like a broke motherfucker over here, but look at this. Anybody, you paid $200 for a pair of Beats, man. I didn't realize y'all could see that. Has that happened to anybody? That's crazy, man. I only really ever wear them to the gym, and then I put them on when I'm editing the video to make sure I'm not blowing y'all's ears out. But like, came right off of the seam. That's some BS. I don't think they'll do anything about it. They're over a year old now. But comment below if that's happened to you, because that really ticks you off when you spend $200 on a pair of headphones. Anyways, today we're gonna do something a little bit different. Miami's Dolphins playbook I know is pretty popular, and I feel like I had a really successful game this game offensively. I will mix in some defensive plays to kind of keep you in the game flow and kind of show you what's going on throughout this game and how I dot this dude up with the Dolphins playbook. But I'm gonna take the face cam away. Y'all don't want to see my mug the whole video anyway. I'll put the actual play in the bottom, and I'll talk over the video and give you, instead of just editing it all out, I'll give you the actual every single hot route that I'm running and adjusting throughout this game offensively, at least. Maybe a little bit of defense. We'll see how it goes. But gonna give you every single hot route and show you my progressions and how I'm getting through this, because a lot of these Dolphins plays offensively are in a lot of different playbooks. Let's dive into it, boys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped your Madden game. I hope it helps you getting thinking differently and better on offense, and overall improves your Madden game. One last thing I will say before we dive into this game and start dissecting this offense. My girl got me drinking White Claws for the Super Bowl, man. I had never really drank them. I think it might be the way to go, especially you start getting a little bit older, man. I don't feel like they get you as bloated as beer. Anyway, I try to stream, and I don't really know a lot about streaming. So if any of y'all, long story short, I got the OBS set up and everything. I got a laptop specifically just for streaming. I just need a little bit of help setting up the OBS. So shoot me a email if you'd be so kind to help me out with that. I really appreciate it. Other than that, let's dive into the offense. So here we go, boys. Just a successful plays, and I'm not going to write the actual adjustment on the screen, so get your notepad out. But this is the PA scissors. I just slanted square. I actually ended up drafting 2 running backs, so I got Elliott at the fullback position, put him on a wheel, smart routed circle, and probably the most important part of the play is we hit X to call height. Hit circle on that nice little post route, 10-yard gain, first down Browns. Nothing doing here on first down, little 2-yard gain, keeping them honest. But this next play, it's not necessarily successful, but it is worth mentioning because I barely missed the completion here. But it's a double pump and goes. We wheel route R1 again, block that running back, and we do a little in route, 2 square, and smart route it. And then we motion the circle route over, didn't change the route, just motion them left. And this wheel route, not wide open, but there was a pocket there. You saw the corner kind of follow the motion, and in between the nice post route to the tight end, the delayed dig route coming from the left, that wheel route had a nice opportunity to get open. Especially, I think I was on the right hash there. It would have been even better if we had some room. So next up is the PA Miami seams. I've been running this play for a few Maddens now. I love the versatility here. If you check that route on the left there, that's a nice press beating route. That's actually on the right hand side. I am running it flipped here, but it looked to me like he was in either a stock cover 2 or maybe a man defense. So I just made some adjustments here. I love triangle seam route. Put circle on a smart routed in route, slant from square. And my boy Joey Montana throws a laser to the inside, man. That's one of those passes you just got to throw open, but it's one of those routes as well that gives you that opportunity in a nice position to kind of really just dig down on that left stick and lead past the left and inside and make that possession catch. Next up, still in the gun doubles. Great play here, boys. Fade halfback wheel. Love circles route here, man. Looks like a corner route. Little double move dig route. We're gonna delay fade X, I believe, and just slant square. Gotta be quick with your reads, man. User C square coming. He goes back for circle, but Joe Montana's too hot with the dot. Hit it quick out of the break. Possession, catch it. And then it was 4th and 1, man. For some unknown reason, only God knows why, I would try to run it on 4th and 1. It's Madden 20. I don't know who runs the ball in Madden 20, but he did stuff me, so I just kind of speed it up quick. This guy was pretty good, so I'll kind of show you how he rolls through his offense. I'm not sure what playbook he has, but we'll just speed it up and get to the next drive. So we're not going to talk about that at all. We're going to roll right into the next drive. PA flood shot, man. Shotgun tight slots, mixing a little bit of the West Coast scheme here. We are running it flipped, and we just put square on an in route, smart routed him, put circle on a regular out route, and canceled the play action. Threw another hottie dotty to the shorter out route there to circle. First down, nothing doing. 2nd and 10 here, boys. Bench play. This is from the West Coast as well. Tight slot shotgun. Block the running back. Flat route circle. Motion to the left. Do a little motion snap here. You got 2 out routes. Great man beaters. Pull a little swerve move with my boy Shannon Sharp and get the big gainer to the right side here. So we took a quick little detour there, boys. Threw a dumb interception, but I got aggressive right back. 3-4 autoed him, pinch bucko, and he tries to beat me over the top with Rod Woodson there. That's not going to happen. Make a great user interception. And then it looks like he came right back out in the 3-4 auto against me. And single back wing tight is the formation of Dolphins playbook. Halfback dive right up the middle for a big gainer. Do have Bo Jackson, remember, and Ezekiel Elliott. So that was a big gainer up the middle there. Then after a couple more bad decisions by myself, we have to settle for 3. So it's not looking good, boys. We're not scoring points. We got 3 points in a whole damn half of football. So we got to step it up. We'll quickly watch his drive, and we'll dive right back into the offense. Boys, after a great defensive stop, a decent punt return, and then a nice little decent 4-yard gain on first down to high form tight, I make him think I'm just going to stretch him to death to end the half. We actually run this PA F-back slide, fullback slide play because I love circles route. We put square. You saw me messing with the personnel. We put square on the delay fade. I move my best tight end to the left, so Sharp's there on the left. And then we do have 2 running backs, so we have Jackson on a wheel route from the fullback position. I'm actually going to carry out the play action since I really only have 2 routes, and it works to perfection here. We roll out to the left a little bit, release square late. He's really worried about the big hitter, and we get in field goal range late. So we clip this, what is it, little 47 plus 7, 54-yard field goal to end the half. Nothing doing at the end of the half. And here's where the momentum really shifts, boys. I've been getting really good at onside kicks. Basically just showed you right there how to get them. It's a precise angle with your aim meter. I would say maybe just like a couple notches to the left. You saw me drag it just barely to the left, and then I'd say it's about 60% on the power. And as long as you hit that perfect accuracy on the way back down, and you catch them in a non-recovery formation, I've been getting like legit 2 out of 3. Problem is, usually after I get the first one, they usually come out in it, or will at least wait for me to pick my play first. So great to catch it off guard. I think I might even get another one in this game, so stay tuned. You get the onside kick, that's big. Hit him with a couple stretches here, and then 3rd and 4, we're gonna go to the Miami split close. This is the PAY shot play.
Yo, this game is so goddamn bad, bro. Oh my gosh, stop!
I just blocked the play action running back here to cancel the play action. I wheel route R1 there on the right side. Put circle on an in route and then motion to the right. I know Chaos likes this play a lot. I don't know if this is his exact setup, but I know he does like to low ball that to that in route. But I get the crossing route to square wide open for the touchdown. First touchdown of the game. Got to go for 2 here. Get up by a full 7 points. Just hit him with a little. I think this is the wing, yeah, shotgun wing. Do a little motion here so I can get the extra blocker on the left. Put a delay fade or a delay crossing route to X, an in route to square, and I think I low ball to square here. I do nice little low pass to square, so we're up by a full touchdown. So that's clutch. I end up kicking it deep. Second play of his drive. I think he did an audible to kind of see if I was in man or zone. I was in a cover 2. I switched last second to the man defense. My computer actually, he caught me switching through my defenders. Computer comes up with a big pick here, so let's see if we can capitalize on this drive. Sitting pretty now, so we're going back to the I form tight. Halfback stretch, boys. If you're not doing the motion to the right, and you saw if they're in man defense, a lot of people are using man defense, man blitzes, myself included a lot of times, to stop these stretches. So don't be afraid to use that motion. That's what a lot of the pros do. Motion to the opposite side that you're running it from. You saw the corner fall out there, and I had a wide open hitter for a big gain touchdown to the left for Zeke Elliott. So now we're sitting pretty. We could get pretty aggressive on defense. I'm thinking, you know, one turnover here. Basically, he's going to quit. So we start playing pretty aggressive. Start blitzing, sending the house, dropping into cover 4, mixing it back and forth, trying to confuse him out of the big nickel over G. Let's see if he can make something happen and stay in this game. We definitely got ourselves a ball game, fellas. Run a little back to the strong pro halfback tackle here. Only up a score here, so I definitely want to continue to run the ball, but don't want to get too conservative either. Want to keep the gas on, man. I get in a lot of trouble sometimes getting too conservative with just a 1 score, or maybe even a 10-point lead. But this is the gun wing flex weak formation hitch corner play. We take that tight end on the right, motion him left, so we have an extra blocker there. It looks like he's sending the heat, so I actually ended up blocking X as well, or at least put him on a delay fade, wheel the running back to the left, and just use that in route. I put a nice little in route instead of that hitch to the left and got the quick hitter. Just needed some short yards there, so we took it back in the wing flex. I want to keep throwing the ball out of this formation because I love running out of this formation. So we no huddle them and just flip the play, make them think maybe I'm just hitting them with the slants again to the left, and it actually looked like he fell for it with that user. He kind of pulled that corner back, and the RPO worked great for a nice little 4-yard gain. So that's going to take us into the fourth quarter, man. I'm liking how this game's unfolding. Let's see what happens. Can we pull this one out? So first down was just a little inside zone for 4 yards, and then we're going to hit him with the inside zone again. Still in that wing flex formation, fellas. Do the motion from the slot receiver from left to right and get a big gain, and he helps seal the edge, and Bo Jackson just bounce it outside. So if you kind of notice, man, the way I'm running this game, and I try to play like this a lot, sometimes I get away from it by accident or just by not being patient, but I'm basically using like one formation per drive as far as passing formations, and then mixing the stretching when I need it. I mean, in my opinion, especially when you play high-level opponents, fellas, I mean, everything can really be stopped with enough adjustments. You have enough adjustments in the game. You try enough things, just by trial and error, you're going to figure out a way to beat it. So I hate showing my opponent the same looks over and over again. Keep it fresh. Keep them guessing. And with that being said, the stretch did not work for me, so I actually can't remember. I think he might stuff me here. Let's see what happens. 4th and inches. Not going to be good if he does. Pretty much the game if he doesn't. I'm thinking he's going to run commit here, so I do actually go to the pass, motion Bo Jackson out, and I think I just have dual out routes, and I hit one of them for the first down. Or he might actually, oh, I take the delay, fellas, but I think I go for it anyways, because as I'm sitting here preaching about being patient and playing smart, I take a delay a game, and I'm going to go for it anyways on 4th and 5, so let's see what happens. 4th and 5, boys. Not going to be good here if I don't get this. He's going to have great field position, lots of time on the clock to tie this game. It's the Miami YN. Great play here. I put circle on an out route. I smart route that. I mean, it was actually, he's on an out route anyways. I think I did have to smart route it, though. I put X on the delay fade, block R1, and that's it. Basically, I have him looking for the post route. He stalls just enough watching the post, and you just got to be quick with your reads, man. I hit circle right out of his break for the first down. And actually, after watching that again, it was actually the post route I smart routed, so that I figured that would just put that right in his face a little bit more. You see him delay there just for a split second for square because he saw it coming early. If that post route was a little bit deeper, I might not have got that user to go for it. So I saw him just barely swerve for square. Maybe he was trying to bait me, but as soon as I saw that movement for the post route, I bullet passed it to circle, and possession caught it, and that was a big first down. 7. I didn't even realize until the game told me to punt here. I thought it was in field goal range, but because of the wind, boys, I'm out of field goal range here. I'm just feeling confident at this point, so I'm going for it again on 4th and 7 now, and this is the play I called. And this is something I mentioned, boys, in the 5 routes to make you better now, and this is exactly what I said. Even high-level opponents, especially if you don't show them this look all game, I go to a comeback route in a clutch situation. Boom, get it to Jeffrey. He's out of timeouts, and we get the resign, boys. So that's, you know, I don't just make this stuff up, man. I don't just post to post. This stuff is working for me in game, and I hit him for the first time all game with that comeback route. Saved it for when I needed it most. So I hope you enjoyed this video, fellas. I hope it improves your Madden game. Come check me out on Patreon. Drop a like on this video and comment below on what type of video you would like to see next. I really appreciate you watching, fellas, and enjoy the rest of your Madden season.